Projector, there we go, on my clicker. I'm going to talk about just basics about near-Earth objects up at the top. Near-Earth objects, we call them NEOs. Among the near-Earth objects are comets and asteroids that come close to the Earth. And so when I use the shorthand NEOs, you'll know I'm talking about the nearby asteroids and comets, and by far, the asteroids are the most numerous. And then I'm going to talk about why we want to go to explore a near-Earth object, and as you know, going to an asteroid is the declared goal of NASA in terms of its human spaceflight ambitions. It can be so much more than that, but that's what currently the President has told NASA to do. And then I'll talk about space resources from the asteroids. So here's a little introduction to the asteroid belt. You know, from grade school when you read your textbooks about the 9 planets, and I still think there are 9 planets. You know, the asteroid belt was this big swarm of objects that's out here between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. That's the classical asteroid belt. That's where the first big asteroids were discovered. But there are so many more objects that have been ejected from the asteroid belt by collisions and by the influence of Jupiter's massive gravity. And that pumps asteroids into the inner solar system where they become near-Earth objects or near-Earth asteroids. And Earth orbits through a swarm of asteroids even today. That's why there are craters on the moon, because we run into asteroids and comets and we run into them here on Earth. Most of the craters have been erased by erosion, but we do get smacked every now and then, and we'll talk about that. These are some orbits of 3 prominent groups of near-Earth objects, the Apollo, Atens, and Amors. Suffice it to say that there are a lot of objects that cross or approach Earth's orbit. That's all we need to know for tonight's discussion. If you look at a current map of the inner solar system, this is a graphic from ARMA Observatory. You can see that just a few days ago, you can see the positions of the inner planets. The sun's at the center, and then we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars in these locations. The green objects are main belt asteroids out there between Mars and Jupiter. And there are more than 1 million of those that have been cataloged. In the inner solar system are all these green and yellow and red dots. The yellow and red dots are those asteroids that approach Earth's orbit or have some collision potential with the Earth. So we orbit around the sun once a year in a swarm of nearby asteroids. We are circling the sun in a shooting gallery.